So I'm like feeling a little nostalgic tonight. Um, Seriously, like this is my last live before I go on my month-long sabbatical. It's almost like actually it's like 5 or 6 weeks that I'm gonna be off enjoying getting married and spending time with my husband and our family. So, I'm a little anxious. But yes, good evening. Let me go ahead and check in and see who is already here. Pamela, I'm so happy to see you back. One of my goddess sisters checking in. I'm so glad you're here. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Destination Diana. Basically, this is your self-help learning library for love. That is all I cover on this channel. Everything love, relationships, marriage, everything that is going to equip you and prepare you to attract transformational love. Not none of that, just regular stuff. We don't do that here. So yes, let's go ahead and get into tonight's topic. Last week, we talked about Valentine's Day date planning. Today, we are actually going to cover Valentine's Day gift ideas. So everything that I talk about in tonight's live is literally to spark ideas. So I am going to give you some specifics, but I don't want you to get too hung up on it. Like if you've done this before, cool. Like I'm really just trying to spark ideas for you to get creative and come up with your own gift ideas. So if you are not a subscriber to the channel, what are you waiting for? I am a relationship type of girl, which means don't just be coming around here for my good stuff and you don't want to commit. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the videos that you're watching and make sure that you're sharing the videos with other people so we can grow the love attraction community. All right. So just make sure that you're doing that. Okay. Subscribe on YouTube, hit the like button, share the live with your friends, and make sure when you're here on the live, make sure that you are, interactive. That's the whole point in this being live, so I can answer your questions. We can have some back and forth banter, all of that good stuff, okay? So Valentine's Day date ideas. First, I always like to start off every video with an intention. When you know what the intention is, we can be far more successful in reaching our goals. So my intention is to provide gift ideas that will spark your creativity while you're planning and gift buying for Valentine's Day. Kind of a part B to my intention is for you to look at every aspect as an opportunity for you to be intentional. So on this love attraction journey, we're not just doing things willy-nilly. So even when it comes down to this kind of holiday, this day, this planning, this gifting, be intentional about it. And that I'm going to build in my tips with just some kind of lessons about being intentional and how that can assist you. So, I have to put out my disclaimer, okay? Ladies who are familiar with me, you know that the men should be initiating and buying the gifts. However, if you want to flip the script, if you have a very deserving man and you want to show some appreciation, I am in support of that. So these gift ideas are unisex. They can be for anyone, okay? And it's also like no matter your budget, or where you are in your relationship. I'm going to give tips for all of that. So just hang in with me. Okay, before you start planning your gift buying, I want to make sure that you are doing an assessment. Okay, you are assessing how much you want to invest, and that is emotionally and financially. So take a look at where you are in this situation. If you're in the dating phase, are you considering commitment? If you're in a committed relationship, do you see the potential for marriage, long-term commitment here? If you're married, are you in a good space? Are you continuing on in the marriage? Is it worth investing more in? And I'm even going to cover if you are in a rough spot in your relationship or marriage. What should you be doing? You should also be assessing. Do you want to invest further, or is it time to have, one of those difficult conversations? So let's go ahead. So as you assess how much you want to invest, the next thing you want to do is consider your date or your spouse. Same thing with date planning. Gifting is the same process. Consider your date or your spouse. What's their love language? What are their preferences? What are some of the things that they've mentioned they like in regards to gifts? What would they enjoy? What is sentimental to them? Remember, gift giving is not about you. It is about the recipient. Who are you giving to? Right? So let's jump right in and start with the dating phase. If you are in the dating phase, I recommend that your gift should be small but meaningful. If you're in the dating phase, that means you're getting to know them. There isn't a huge investment at this point. So I would err on the side of creativity, and you want to attach it to like a memory or something you've learned about them, like maybe their favorite color. That's an awesome way for it to be small, meaningful. It shows that you paid attention. And some ideas could be, if you're kind of on the lower budget right now, maybe, you're out of work, or you don't have that much expendable finances. You're kind of working on your budgeting, but you are dating. I would say lower end things that may not set you back too much financially. Mugs. If they're a tea or coffee person, I know I love mugs. I mean, I have a bunch of them. Like here's one of my most recent, cup full of blessings. So I love a good mug, So if they like coffee or tea, a mug is a great thing. A good pen, not just a regular old Bic that comes in the pack. Like, get a really good one. Go to a stationery store. Get a nice pen that will remind them of you when they use it. If they are a journaler, a nice journal. I mean, journals have a range. They can range from as little as $2 all the way up to $57.75, like my journal. But a journal is a great thing. A scarf, that's not that expensive, but it could be in their color. Let me see. Oh, Carla, I'm glad you're here. Hi. So something in their favorite color. Now, if it's like higher end, you have a little bit more money to circulate on a gift and you like this person. A purse is always a nice gift. Every time she uses it, she'll think of you. A watch, a nice watch. Again, that can go based on budget. A coat, a jacket. These are all nice little things. So I would say something smaller but meaningful. Favorite color, something that jogs their memory, something that's going to make them think of you, right? So now let's move on to the next phase. You're in a relationship. So what are the gift ideas when you're in a relationship? So in general, when you're in a relationship, I recommend a gift of an experience to welcome the next phase. Because at this point, we've already assessed, we know that we're feeling this relationship and probably want to take it up a notch, whether that's be a little bit more serious, whatever that is for you. This is a great way to kind of symbolize taking it up a notch, show that you're ready for more. I recommend an experience. So for the low end kind of budget, you can do like a local Airbnb where you grocery shop and can cook with each other. Or on the high end, you can do a long weekend getaway where it's a flight that's, less than 5 hours that you can do 3 days. But the way you personalize it is you plan out your time. So whether that's you guys do some journaling together and you talk about your relationship, where you are, where you see yourselves in the next few years. You plan out a date activity while you're there. This gift of the experience. Do something that you've never done. Do something that the person has always wanted to do. So that's what I recommend for if you're in a relationship. Now, if you are married, this depends on where you are in your marriage. And I don't just mean like years that you've been together. I mean like the relationship. So if you haven't been heavy on gifts, you need to be giving gifts. Listen to the gift ideas that I had for dating and for in a relationship and adjust that to your spouse. If you haven't been heavy on the gift ideas, then you need to go back to those. If you've been together for a while and you've kind of gifted each other, you've done a lot of the experiences, I would say your gifts need to be centered around appreciation and support of their self-love. Sometimes when we get in marriages, we get comfortable and we can comfortable with ourselves, but also comfortable with our spouse. So sometimes we may not be as appreciative as we were in the beginning of these relationships. So that's why my recommendation is about being appreciative and supportive of their self-love. So you can renew the spark, or you can reignite the spark and not have complacency settling in. Okay, I already told you I'm doing a live.
I want to show you.
Go get your pad and then you can watch your pad, okay?
Yay.
Thank you, son. You're welcome, son. So, thank you, son. I love you. Yes, you can watch it with Shelby. Okay, so for specific gift ideas in marriage, to kind of reignite the spark, support their self-love, I have 2 ideas. My husband gets me flowers every week, and he does not have a subscription. He just plans them and orders them for me. But for you gentlemen out there that are not detail oriented like that, or you just don't have the time, but you are thoughtful, you do want to show appreciation for your wife, get a flower delivery subscription. They're out there. You can get one for the entire year. Put it on Set It and Forget It, but she will be over the moon about getting something every month from you, especially if you've never done anything like that. So that's a great idea. Or a massage subscription. Tell her that you want to make sure she's not stressed. You want to make sure that she has time away for herself. And that's an hour or 2 a month where she just goes and has her massage. That will be time that she is looking forward to every month. And guess what? Every time she goes, she'll be thinking about how you supported her, how you were behind her getting, her self-care on, having time for herself, and you supporting that. So those are my ideas there. Now, obviously we have to talk about if you're in a relationship and you're not in a good space. First of all, assess and consider whether or not you want to invest anymore. I'm not going to go deep into that. If you need further assistance with that, you can go back and watch, my other videos about assessing your relationships, about spending too much time. Go look there, see if it applies to you, make a decision going further. But if you are in a not so good space and you do want to invest further, you do want to extend that olive branch, I recommend, this is like a cute idea, put together a photo album that just has good times, memories, things from dates, outfits that you loved, moments that you all shared that were positive, so that you can create the environment to bring back that excitement again, that love, that connection. Or you can go back to your first date spot, or a spot where you had an anniversary, or a special spot that just means something to you. Go back there and reignite that positive energy. Do something to kind of change how things are going. So that's my recommendation if you're in a relationship and you're not in a good space. Now for my singles, because I know we have a lot of singles in the love attraction community. I am never forgetting about you. Okay. I know that Valentines can be really focused on couples. You're going to see a lot of couples. You're going to see a lot of things for couples. Well, on February 6th, I'm doing a full video just for the singles. I'm going to talk about how you can be intentional with that day, talk about gifting, date planning, all of that, because I want it to be a positive thing for you. I don't want you to be sad. I don't want you to feel like you're missing out. In fact, I want you to see it as an opportunity to really put some love on yourself, fill up your love bank so you are primed and in position to attract love. So tonight was my last live video before I go on my love sabbatical. My love sabbatical is lasting from February 1st until March 11th. And during that time, I'm going to be enjoying the love that I manifested and attracted. That enables me to be this coach to pour into you and assist you all on your own journey. Sire, come on, son, don't do that. So I'm going to be enjoying the time off, enjoying the time preparing for my wedding in Paris. If you are not a member of my Love Attraction community, you better go on Facebook and look up Love Attraction community and get in the group, because that's the only place that I'm sharing the details about my wedding. And you don't want to miss that. So yes, I see a comment. Hold on. Excellent job. Per usual. Carla, I'm excited for you. Thank you so much, sis. So, per usual, I want to do the recap. You know, in the love attraction community, there are 3 keys to attracting love. It is your mindset, it is your method, and it is your momentum. So every lesson that I give you, I follow through with that. Your mindset needs to be a shift. Your method needs to be how you're going to train yourself, and your momentum is how you practice it. How do you get it done? So for today's lesson about gift giving for Valentine's, your mindset needs to be every day can be Valentine's Day, because we seek opportunities to celebrate and experience love all the time. We don't need a holiday to do that. Your method, we need to assess, consider your date or spouse, and then plan accordingly. Now your momentum, how do you put this into action? Don't wait till the last minute. Start shopping now so you have the most options. Okay? So that's your mindset, your method, and your momentum, and our coaching gems. So fellas, whether you believe in celebrating this holiday and gift giving or not, please focus on your lady and make it special for her. And ladies, you are not off the hook. Make sure you have given your man enough info to get you a great gift. Now's not the time to be shy. Drop your hints. Make sure he has enough information. But remember, it's his choice. You don't want to tell him blatantly what to get. Okay, just tell him what you enjoy. Tell him what's meaningful to you. Tell him, the types of gifts you'd like to receive. And then you want to express gratitude and recognize his efforts with reciprocal appreciation. That does not mean you do the same thing. That just means your appreciation needs to match the level in which he's invested and gifted you. Okay, let me see. I have some comments coming in. Awesome. All right. And I see Yvette logged on. Thank you so much. So yes, I'm just going to leave you with the reminder. You know that every Monday, I go live and I do this interactive coaching gem where I'm teaching a lesson. You can ask your questions and be as interactive as possible. While I'm on my love sabbatical, I have taken the liberty to plan ahead for you, so that don't worry, there is content that is going to be airing at the same time every Monday. So we will not skip that step. I'm not abandoning your journey, and I don't want you to either. If you are in my Love Attraction community, now is the time. So during my sabbatical, which will be February 1st to March 11th, there will still be weekly content, just no lives during that time. But if you're in the Love Attraction community, the private Facebook group, I'm issuing you all a challenge. Now is the time that I want you to be more active. There are going to be some scheduled posts and things to keep conversations going, but now is the time for you to start sharing more. Where are you in your journal? Like, has anyone completed? Who wants to give a review? What are you doing to love on yourself? Do you already have Valentine's Day plans? What's your ideal gift or date? Start a thread, start a conversation. If you experience any aha moments, like I want to shout out Renita. Renita shared something in the Love Attraction community today that got everybody so inspired. It was literally her having an aha moment about just being there for herself, loving on herself, embracing herself. And it got everyone so excited. And I know that there are more moments that are happening like that for you all. So please don't be stingy. Share them. Make sure that everyone is benefiting from your growth and that you're benefiting from everyone else. So I'm inviting you all during that time, please keep the group going, keep the group lively and everyone attracting love. Don't abandon your journey. I will still be checking in. It just won't be as frequent. I'm really trying to take some time away to enjoy my husband and prepare for my wedding and enjoying the honeymoon. So last and certainly not least, when I get back, I am launching the Love Attraction Mastery course. It is a 4-week intensive course that is invite only. So you all are getting my promotion before there's any promotion. This is not just for anyone. This is for the woman who is ready to attract love this year. The woman who is ready to invest 2 to 3 hours a week and make a financial investment in her love attraction journey. I'm going to be giving you the exact tools for you to heal from past trauma, limiting beliefs. You're going to learn the love attraction principles. You're going to learn the language shifts that you need to make. You are going to create your power partner profile, and you are going to attract. Get yourself in prime position. After these 4 weeks, I'm expecting nothing but praise reports and people telling me about the love they've attracted. So if you are interested, it is limited spacing because I want this group to be small so that I can actually give you more individual attention while still teaching in this group environment that you get the benefit of learning from other people. So if you are interested, text LOVE to my business line, 214-434-7897, and someone from my team will send you over the specifics of the course and get you signed up if you're ready. So please let this be the year that you take action. Okay, we've spent over a year going over all of the principles, doing the lives, doing the lessons. You've been trying everything on your own. Now it's time to invest at a different level so you can really get the result that you need, the love that you desire, transformational love. So I love you all. Thank you so much for being on my last live. I'm going to miss you all, but I expect nothing but great reports when I get back. So I love you all. Have a great Valentine's Day. Enjoy Love Month, February, and I will see you after March 11th. Remember, God is love. We are of God. So attracting love should be easy, especially when you have me as your guide. And ladies, do not believe the lie. We can have it all: career, family, and love. Have a good night. I love you all.